Howdy, howdy. Welcome to Hinton. Check this out. What's up, Bombastic? How you doing? I am in Hinton, West Virginia. Hey, Candy, how you doing? How's your day been? Storefront for rent. Original floors. We're gonna flip around up here, but I wanted to start on this street corner because this is the main road that you come into from town. I'm parked around the corner. That used to be the National Bank of Hinton, or I'm sorry, National Bank of Summers of Hinton. Now it's the public library. But we are going to start from here. You got their Catholic Church. Nice stained glass windows. This used to be an inn. This building is all original. Apart from the stuff that they have hanging in the window. What? And we'll make our way around the majority of Hinton today. I don't intend on stopping just after an hour because I want to cover some ground while I'm here. Yeah, the only thing about that is I have a lot of mods as it is right now. And I found out from Zandy that mods don't count for watch hours, which is weird to me. Look at the original floors. And if I remember correctly, I've looked it up, President Kennedy made a speech right here on this street corner when he was running for president. Walk around the corner here. Yeah, I don't get it either. That's why it only show if it was just you in the stream, it won't show any viewers to me. There's another view inside of this building here. And some of the museums around here, they've actually got pictures of this place back in the day. There used to be a kitchen and everything. It's a really cool building. That is the market. They have very good pizza over there. Same here, Journey. That's why I love coming to some of these small towns like this. That's why I love living in a small town like this. Athens isn't much bigger. Ooh, there's a model train set. If I can get the camera moved enough. Heck yeah. That's cool. Oop, and the sun is in my face. We got the... And this is old concrete too. I get far enough away from this building, I'll be able to turn back, show you what I can see. This might, yeah, this will be far enough. This was a massive building, and at some point they added on to it. Beautiful though. You got some old grandfather clocks. So how is everybody today? Yes. No, that's actually the courthouse. If you can believe that. America used to go all out on its architecture, just for even courthouses. People have a beautiful garden, flower bed and whatnot. There's a plaque up there by the courthouse. Once they get an opening around the flower bed, I'll get over there real quick. It says, I mean, check this out. Wrought iron fence and the white gate. Tell me that is not Americana. There we go. Sign says Hinton, named for its founder, Indian raids broke up early settlements in the southern part of this county. First permanent settlements were those of James Graham at Lowell and Robert Lilly on Little Bluestone from 1700 to 1772. I won't read this whole thing out, but this basically talks about how and when they built the courthouse. Oh, okay. After Summers County was formed, it needed a courthouse. The first building used as a courthouse was the Baptist church. Okay, so it was both. It was courthouse and church. Wow. Okay. I think it's cool. And yeah, they've got modern doors on it, so it's still active. I would imagine it. Yeah. So they got no weapon signs and everything on the door. It's still used as a courthouse. Wow. That is the post office. So we're gonna go around here because there's some more historic houses. So how was work today, Candy? This is actually was a household. Now I believe it's a lawyer's office. We'll walk down this little sidewalk to this house. I've seen this one before. Hey, Julie. How are you? Oh, it's the same thing you did in the stream I watched. How's the picture? How's the quality? It looks great to me, but obviously it'll look different for y'all. Wow. I want that house. They've got their own little sidewalk here. Any of these houses right here would be nice, honestly. Wow. That's amazing. Tree hollowed out. Thank you, Julie. Yeah, this is true, Candy. The first one actually looks just fine. The second house has a couple of slats that could be replaced, but yeah, a good coat of paint and they'd be just fine. This guy's got lawyer money, so he can afford to keep up his house. That's the only thing about Hinton. As beautiful as it is, there's not a lot of money in this town. There's a lot of people on fixed incomes. If you work local, you're not going to make a lot of money. It's, small town. And if you work out of town, it took me about 30 minutes to get here. So at minimum, you get a half-hour drive. It's the other side of the courthouse. Oh yeah. Yeah, West Virginia is big on preserving the history. Summers County Memorial Building. This, I've read this before. I don't remember exactly what it says. Erected in 1919, county commissioners, the sheriff, prosecuting attorney. If I ain't mistaken, this was the local jailhouse. It looks like they're actually doing some stuff compared to last time I saw it. Not much has changed, but they're doing something. Right? I love it. Yeah, they're getting some stuff done. Trying to keep the phone as stable as I can. I can't wait till I can show it in the fall. Oh, they got the old wrought iron doors still on this side. Wow. Check that out. Wow. Got another church here. Let's see. wander down this road and then we'll make our way back. Because at the end of this road, there's a park I'm wanting to show, and a good view of the Hinton Dam. I'll show that on the way back up. I am off today and tomorrow. I am free as a bee. It is just off of a river and a railroad. So this was a big what was the correct term for it? Freight was moved here a lot. This was a freight town. They'd move it on and off trains and boats and distribute it to the areas, other towns and coal mines. You're good, Candy. Speaking of which, that is a CSX rail maintenance truck. The stained glass windows. If I had any power in the world, it would be to travel back in time to see towns like this in their heyday. Just be a fly on the wall. The Hinton Area Elementary School. Literally just to my right is the river. Oh, in fact, there's actually, yeah, that looks like it's still sturdy. I can show you the Hinton overlook of the river. Little Robin. Yeah. Oh, no, he flew away. We appreciate that, Athelia. You are facing west. Watch the ancient New River flow north through the heart of Appalachia to meet the Gauley River, Kanawha River, Ohio River, and finally back south to the Gulf of Mexico. Below you will hear the train heading either north along the New River or southwest along the Greenbrier River. How you doing, David? Good morning. Yes, this is Hinton, West Virginia. Oh, come on, show it. I wish I could show the river. You can't. Yeah, there we go. Now you can see part of the river. There. Oh my God, there's actually a train going by right now. Ooh, it zoomed in way too much. If these bushes were trimmed down, he's right there. Good to hear, David. I could not hold my eyes open any longer to get to your nighttime stream. How did it go? Sidewalk is on the other side. I'll wait for the officer to drive by. Get over here to where the sidewalk is. Hey, 17 subs. That's a win-win. We'll take them where we can get them, right, David? I'm not going to go down too far down here. If I want to show that side of Hinton, I have to get in the car. But I did want to show this wall. And see if I can see over this other ledge right here. Yeah, freight was a big part of this town's economy. I have to get to the other side for y'all to see this. Hopefully no traffic comes. Gateway to the New River Gorge. Ooh, got traffic coming. And unfortunately, there's no view. In the winter, you can see part of the town from here. Unfortunately, today, being spring and summer, everything's grown back up. So we'll definitely come back to Hinton towards the fall and winter once the leaves have fallen. Because you think it's pretty now. You should see it in the fall when all the leaves are changing colors. No, no. No, I wouldn't jump. Not from that height. Whew. Honestly, there's not, besides in the small towns like this, there's really not many sidewalks either. And honestly, I believe that there's only sidewalks here because this town has been here for so long. Not many people had cars. So see a cobblestone road here. See, no sidewalk here, David. Oh, I lied. It's right there. Cobblestone roads. Hey, nice. Thank you. Must respect the puddle. Ooh, I got my new shirt on. I'm in paradise in my mind. These people got some pretty flowers out. Oops, forgot to flip the camera. I love to walk on it and look at it. It is not the most comfortable to drive on. James, how you doing, Bubba? Oh, the little kitty. Hi, pretty baby. Oh, and another one. You're okay, kitty, kitty. Love these houses. So pretty. Ooh, we'll check that truck out in a minute. We're gonna wander down this way a little ways. Right? David, I'm 10 foot tall and bulletproof. Beautiful houses. We got a sunroom upstairs. All the birds. Sorry if I'm a bit quiet. I'm listening to all the sounds of the birds. If anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. Huh. Actually, there's a restaurant just up the road that makes amazing pizza, and if they're still open, I might order me a small one. Because I plan on, this is probably going to end up as another 2-hour live as long as my battery lasts me. I think they're going to start restoring this one soon. And this goes down a steep hill, and I'm not trying to walk that, so we're going to double back now. Yeah, they make the pizza in a brick oven. There's also a nice Mexican restaurant in town called La Azteca, and they make a burrito that is massive. I can only eat half of it, and I love to eat. Very fair pricing too. There was a little place called Lucky Rivers, and to be honest with you, that was my favorite restaurant in this region. And unfortunately, they had a kitchen fire, and they lived in the apartment above the restaurant. So it not only did it burn down their kitchen, but it also burned down their house. So all in one whack, they were out of a job and out of a house. Unfortunately, I don't think they were able to get enough funding to rebuild, and I don't know if they've been anywhere else. I'd love to find out, because not only was the food good, but it was good for you. I loved coming out here to eat there. Yeah, America knows how to do some portions. I can't wait to see this truck up here. I think that's an old Ford. But they're slowly breathing some life back into the town, little by little. Oh, it's a 100-yard looker. It's still not too bad. It could be fixed up. It's got some rust in the bed. I like the color. I'm pretty sure I'm right when I said it's an old Ford. Yep, old Ford Bullnose. Good looking truck. I'd drive it. This here's another church now. Hinton Gospel Tabernacle. Ooh, there's a ramp right there. I almost busting my butt. Had many. Wow, that's pretty. There we go, David. You're almost there. Yeah, be careful with the heat, Bubba. It'll sneak up and grab you. Well, alleyway goes between the houses. This is the building I was looking forward to showing everybody. We'll get the sun tour back here in just a minute. If anybody knows what building I'm talking about, in New York City, the Triangle Building. They have their own little baby one here in Hinton. That's the back side of it. I'll be able to show the front in just a minute. David is the master of the heat wave. Here we go. You got their own little triangle building. Somehow I have ended up with a small pebble in my shoe. Great. We get on over to the other side. This is the memorial building. Here we go. I hope they actually live in these houses and it's not just an office. There's quite a few lawyers that are out here. That one right there has got a Ziegler and Ziegler, attorneys at law. There's a new restaurant here that I'm wanting to try as well. La 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 la, turn your music down, no copyright here. Sorry. Could hear music, I don't want another copyright flag. Another church. Second Avenue. This is the road where we started, just further up it. They built this for the veterans in the community. If I can get the sun behind it. There we go. Army, Marine Corps, Navy, Air Force, and they just added this one, Space Force and Coast Guard. Hop off the grass and walk up here right fast. So this is a memorial for everyone in Summers County that died. We got World War II, World War I. More here. Korea, Vietnam, and Lebanon. That's all right, Julie. I appreciate you for your time. If you need to go, you can go. How y'all doing? I'm doing all I can with what I got. There we go. Hey, good James. You can watch us both at the same time now. Across the street before this car comes up here. I'll show this antique store here. Nice house. Ooh, pretty flowers. See, Julie, house and a building right next to each other here. And all the antiques. Try to walk by this nice and slow. Sign says they're open, but all the lights are off, so I think they just forgot that. Oh, here we go. Okay, so this is where he was standing. So he stood here and faced this way to the people. So I am standing where JFK stood. I've got to go back and watch your last one. I didn't get a chance to watch that one yet. This is the market. This is where they make the pizza, David. No, I'm sorry. This is the new restaurant that I want to check out. See if I can't get a peek. Ooh, this looks really good. Oh, wait a minute. No. Okay, I see what they did. They added a new name. Yeah. So this is an extension of the market now. They put a bar back there. Okay. But I like to come here and sit right here and eat my food. And I think they're... I might have missed them. Yep, I missed them. They just closed. Sorry, David. No pizza today. I actually go to this movie theater quite a bit. It's the original theater that they had here, if I'm not mistaken. And they run a AM radio station out from the upstairs. It's a single screen theater. It's got the chairs on the ground, and then they have a balcony as well. We'll walk over there and see what they got playing. Pretty sure they're closed today. I'm pretty sure this is the original. Or they converted it to a theater at one point. But it's been a theater for a long time because they've got the original stonework out here. Yes, they did. So they're playing Michael Jackson movie, you got Mandalorian, and I think these have been hanging here for a minute. I think I'll have to look up online to find out what they're actually playing. But nice place. The sound system's good too. Yeah, that's one of the only drawbacks about being in a small town. You gotta make sure you get your stuff done before evening comes. Another church there. I'm not sure if that one... Okay, that's a Methodist church. I can see the sign now. This building to my left, leave. What is this one again? Yep, this is another church. This is a Presbyterian on my left. I'll walk to the other side of the road so I can show that to you. cobblestones. There we go. Ooh, come on, get the sun out my face. There we go. Guy's out here feeding his birds. Hi, puppy. Locals. How are you today, sir? Don't want to bother your birds. James, you gotta stop with all the food talk. I'm already hungry. A beauty salon on the right. Step back some. I just saw how close it was to the screen. Beauty salon on the right. Barbershop on the left. 1907. Get the sun behind me so we can see this better. There we go. Let's step to the other side of the street so I can show this. This is where they have some of their events. Here. I was actually here over the winter for a holiday parade. I can't remember what it was though. This is the big building. Down here still operates as the local drugstore. Check this out. It doesn't run anymore, but it's pretty to look at. Come on, camera, focus. Couple of houses down here to see. Yeah. There's another barber shop. I think he might still be open, or he left his lights on, one of the two. The old barber's chairs. This one is an Airbnb. So if anybody ever wanted to come down here, you got a place to rent. I love that curved porch. Hey, Zandy. Welcome to Hinton, West Virginia. How are you this morning? And I don't think anybody lives in this at the moment. But Julie, here's another example of houses and buildings being built almost right on top of each other. We're gonna cross the street and head back down the other direction here in a minute, I do believe. Now we're gonna keep going this way a little bit, actually. Let's see what this is. That's a pretty one. Ooh, nice. $1898 when this was built. It's still standing tall. Beautiful house. This is the middle school. The plaque says middle school, the building says high. So it's either, it might be both, middle school and high school in one. Irish, welcome in. How's Arizona today? I have an Episcopal church. Love the original stained glass. Another nice house here. I keep wanting to turn around, but I keep seeing houses that I want to show you guys more and more. All right, Julie, it was nice having you here. You get you some rest and have a good day. See, just when I think I'm going to turn around, I see another bright red building up here that I want to see. I'm definitely going to turn around up here, though. Now we're just starting to get into the neighborhoods. Coal chutes. It is absolutely gorgeous today. We had a bad thunderstorm earlier, but it blew in and dropped the rain and then left pretty quick. It's actually nice and cool here. almost up here to this building. Trying to walk at a steady pace, that way the camera doesn't jump too much. I believe this is another church, yes. We'll get up here and see what church this is. Kids running around playing. Here we are. And this is the first Christian church. We'll go up to this street corner. Yeah, it's gorgeous. I'm gonna come up to the street corner, across the street. First Christian Church, 1895 to 1923. If I ain't mistaken, the Family Church, Sunday morning fellowship 11. Yeah, it's still in use, I believe. So we're gonna cross the street here, and then we're gonna walk back the other way. Ooh, what was this one? Does this have any signage on it? Now, this was something at some point, but I'm not sure. Huh. Now we're gonna cross the street and head back the other way. There had to have been a balcony. Yeah, there was a balcony there. Could you see that doorway up there? At some point, they cut the balcony off. Back in my feet. Excuse me. Yes. Why? Because it's a pretty town and I want people to be able to see it just like us. I'm actually doing a live stream right now.
It's not facing this way.
Huh? All these flowers. It is a very peaceful place. Ooh, if I can get the sun on my face, there we go. James, see if there's an update on YouTube that you missed. And there's actually a whole nother part of Hinton that at some point I'm going to have to hop in the car and get down to. but I definitely want to show the dam. There's a little house behind the house. There are all the birds. Sorry if I'm being a little bit quiet. I just love to listen to the birds. How y'all doing? I'm not sure, James. Ooh, the old metal porch swing. There are some more pretty houses, but I want to get to some of the storefronts. Early in the day, after the Civil War, a lot of the businesses, in fact, the vast majority of the businesses in this small town were actually black owned. People that had just gotten their rights, or even before the Civil War, they were moving north for freedom, came up here and actually started the businesses. Schoolhouse. There's that house from the, what did I say it was, early 19 or late 1800s? I think it's 1800s. You can see the church in the background. Probably one of the only modern buildings in the town. This is Burke and Herbert Bank. And now we're starting to get closer to the older businesses again. And a lot of these they're still running businesses out of some of these old buildings. I know this little place up here has a lot of toys, magazines, and figurines. G.I. Joes and the WrestleMania action figures. He's got records. This building right here with the balcony. He's got all kinds of stuff. In fact, I'm gonna end up coming back here because I still have a Xbox 360, and he might actually have some games. And if I can find a PlayStation 2 in there for a good price, I'll definitely snatch on that. I'll walk down to the end, then we'll come back around and go around this little corner here. See the old fire escapes. We'll stick around here for a little bit. I don't want to get towards the dam. I'm wanting this slide to go as long as I can. Unfortunately, I think light is going to be an issue. Still have a lot of the original signage up too. First National Bank, 1887 to 1941. Now it is a ministry, place of ministry. Doesn't say what division. Bostonian shoes. 1906. And that sign was complete last time I was here. Something must have come down. Steady with. How you doing, Jan? Good to see you. (1905) Low Furniture. Furniture company. Operated out of that building. Got a hair studio. Local artists hanging in the wall on the walls. This is just down the road, actually. This is Sandstone Falls. Nice place. Yeah, all the art that you see is from local artists. This is the Railroad Museum. I've walked through here. They have a lot of interesting artifacts. Oh, for instance, this is what they used to fight fires back in the day. They are only open on Saturdays at the moment. I love a museum. Ooh. Back at the Catholic Church where we started. We're across the street. I'll get a shot of the La Azteca, that Mexican restaurant that I like. Jan, I'm in Hinton, West Virginia, if you didn't know. I've been looking forward to this live. I think I might do the next stream tomorrow in Princeton. Here's the library. They had double doors, so you can't see much inside. But it was the National Bank. Got a little book drop box. Step back from the building a little bit so I can show some more of this. Got an outreach center here. I'm not sure what this was. Doesn't say on it. But it's got a stairwell that goes down. Oh, y'all, look at the old chandelier. See if we can get a better view from right here. Yeah, there we go. High ceilings, too. I gotta see if anybody does actual tours of the building and would know what some of this history is. The piano. It's a Fisher piano. This is one of our local artists here. Not gonna stick around there too much. We got copyright music playing. Here's some more local stuff. Hinton Outfitters. I appreciate you, Zandy. Once again, double doors, so won't be able to see much in there. Another community center. There's a building for rent. Right around this corner is the Mexican restaurant. Look at all the pigeons standing up there. I love coming to this little town. And here we are. I believe they're still here. No. Dang it, they're out of business. I hope they just found a better location. I'm gonna have to look them up. They had the best Mexican food. Yeah, I hope they just found a better place to run the restaurant out of. What a cobblestone streets. Delicious, refreshing Coca-Cola. How are you doing, Candy? Nobody call you in yet? Walking down one of the alleyways here. Not sure what this building is. Probably say on the other side. We might check that out next time. Because with the light fading, I definitely want to get down towards the dam. These birds you just heard were called swifts. So you can see hints of the fire that they had. Right about here is where their kitchen is, unfortunately. Or was. And they lived upstairs. There's a single mom and her kid. There's a place up the road here that wouldn't, and I'll actually ask about getting a tour, and I might be able to do another live stream from here and have more history. Up here we got Summers County Tourist Information Center. Oh, yep, we're going back down here. We got a train at the tracks. Take it up. An unscheduled diversion. See some more of the houses. And this building right here is actually, last time I was in Hinton, we looked at the train station. We're gonna go down here and check out the train. Yeah, James, I got me a new shirt. I like it. Here is the train, y'all. Oh God, there's a step there about broke my neck. Woo! The train. Let's see who we got. We got TTX. We got Pro something. I got a light pole on the way. Procore. I don't know what any of these companies are. This is the Amtrak train station. That's where you're stopping. If you take a train ride, this is where you're coming to hop on the train. Get down the stairs. There we go. That's cool. I can actually faintly hear the engine. So it's not far up the trail, the tracks. Trail. Yeah, this is a trail, everybody. Alright, here's where I have to stop. But yep, the engine is just up there. You hear it? Let's see if I can get up there before it starts moving. You can't tell I'm a little bit autistic at all, can you? Yeah, I will admit that I'm Jekyll and Hyde if somebody makes me mad. It takes a good bit to make me mad, though. I've never actually walked up this road, so this is new to me. Unfortunately, they can't preserve it all. But they don't knock stuff down here. They let it stand till it falls down. Hinton marble work. Wow. Just up here. Oh, I hope there's a spot where we can see it. That's where they park and maintain all the school buses. You can see it a little bit. This is a CSX freight. Okay. There it is. Come on. Here we are. There we go. 3103. I'm pretty sure this building has something to do with CSX. So the engineer of the train might be in this building right here getting paperwork or something. I was kind of hoping he'd start moving soon, but we're not going to stay in here and waste time. We'll go back where we came. Cool buses. We got some of the. We've got several shorter buses just because the roads are so tight and some of these mountain roads are so twisty. You would get a traditional full-size school bus stuck in a heartbeat. And we're gonna make our way back to the car. I definitely want to get a shot of the dam in before the stream ends. Head back down to where we came. And here we see the wild shopping cart in its natural habitat. Oh, I left a Mustang. Ain't been here too long. Still got a 2024 sticker on it. Couple years. Got the bamboo growing. You wouldn't think you'd see bamboo growing in West Virginia. bamboo is relentless. Candy has seen this before. I think James was here in the last stream and Hinton too. Is that train station? No cat this time. Walk back up this steep hill. Cobblestone up underneath the pavement. They just paved right over the cobblestones. More of them. Ooh, this is a steep hill. I'm parked just up the road here. How's the video quality, y'all? Walk over here for a second. There's another shot of the river. There we go. The river, another angle of the train station. Let's get to the car. Gotta go this way. Yep, sure enough was. Check this out. Hinton Taxi Company. The phone number was 200. That was the whole number, 200. Imagine picking up the phone and only having to dial 3 numbers. And actually you didn't even dial the numbers. You connected, the operator would ask you who you want to call, and they'd connect you. Yeah, it was a great place to eat. I'll talk to the tourist center, and maybe they'll be able to tell me if and where they've moved to. Funeral parlor, little church there. Wait for this truck. Okay, they make it straight. We're good to go. Actually, we walked this side of the street last time. We're going to cross over so I can show these stores. No, I'm not jaywalking. I'm hovering. Otter and Oak, they've got good coffee upstairs. This used to be a boutique store. I went in there a couple of times, but gracious, they were high on their prices. Absolutely, James. And you can even see some hidden history. I can't remember when, But at some point back in the day, they did something with the taxes, property taxes, and the more windows you had in your house or building, the more they taxed you. That's why in some of these places you can see where what used to be a window was, all they did was took the glass out and boarded up the windows, or not boarded, but bricked up the windows. Back where we started, we're going to get down to the Hinton Dam and show you the rest of Hinton, because there's two sections of it. We're going to get to see the other section here in just a minute. Please pardon my power steering pump. The boat's going to squall here in a minute. But the replacement pump is over $200. So that boat can just squeal for a little while. Come on, please stop. Please stop. Thank you. It usually does it one more. Take the sunglasses off now. There we go. Flip the camera for a minute. I still got the mini bike in the back. I have yet to fix that. I'll have to back my stove out, plug my welder into that, hang the leads out the window so I can weld my frame back together. Statue. 1865. Well, we're going to get to the other side of Hinton now. Now this is going to be the more updated part of Hinton. We've got a Kroger, or small Kroger's down here, little grocery store. Like a Family Dollar. The fire department is down here. We were just walking through historic Hinton. So you're starting to see more stuff over here. This was the original bridge. Crossed over. Got an auto parts store and whatnot. There's still a lot of historic buildings here, but there's also newer stuff here. Dollar General. See how much gas prices are here. That's not bad compared to Princeton. Only $4.19 for regular. Oh, okay. It's part of Kroger's. That's why it's so cheap. New right turn. That's fine. I didn't want to make a right. Alright, thank you very much for letting me out. The stream's still good now that I'm moving, y'all. I got traffic behind me. I can't go too slow. There's our fire department for Hinton. A-pillar's in the way, so you couldn't see it. That's fine. Family Dollar. Right there. Right there, it is video. Do what, James? 35 mile an hour speed limit. We got a Roses. There's our little Kroger's. The Mickey D's. Another church here. Okay. I got a Walgreens. There's a Go Mart. A couple of car washes. Yes! Yes, there's the La Azteca. Thank God they found a new building. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I am coming back. Sorry, I am hyped. They have some of the best burritos. Oh my God, they're so good. Yes, I'm coming back. Booyah. So excited for that. That would definitely be a couple of shorts. Yeah, somebody in a Volkswagen right up my rear. Glad to see how good my brakes are. And right here. Yeah. Now I could definitely slow down. We got a hardware store here on the left. I'm just gonna roll through and go to the dam like I'm wanting to show everybody. And we might walk around a little down here because there's a little park and everything. Watch out, kitty kitty. Watch out, kitty kitty. There you go. Oh, you're just gonna mosey, huh? Oh, there's two of them. I just saw the other one. Go get it. Good boy. I know the road's warm, but you gotta get up. So, around this area, the part that we were in earlier was early Hinton. This is 50s, 60s, 70s, and up era. So you see the houses are in better condition, but they're newer at the same time. But still a historic area. We'll go this way. Ooh, that needs a bath. Going this way because there's a schoolhouse up here I want to show. Oh. Okay, here's another schoolhouse right here. Don't know if it's still currently used, but it's there. And in just a moment, you guys will see the Hinton Dam. They're actually doing some upgrades to it, so half of it is shut down, half of it's open. Here, because I know I can come down here on the left. New garage is being built there. It's a nice neighborhood, but I don't know if I want to live right up under a dam, because if something, God forbid, something ever happened and it gave out, there is a massive lake on the other side of that dam. All this will go away. Nice pretty house. Got a little baseball field over here. People practicing their pitching. But here is the Hinton Dam. Got a skate park over here. We're going to park right down here. Playground for the kids. So, I don't know how many people. It says I got 2 people watching, and it's not going to count James and Candy. So whoever is watching in the background, if you ever want to come down here, there is a lot to do in Hinton. It's not all just historical stuff. We've got kayaking, you can rent rafts, tubing. They stock the river with rainbow trout every year. See, they're doing some modification. They finished this side. They're doing some modifications to the far side. Anything biting? Anything biting? I ain't gonna put you on camera. I'm videoing the dam. You're good. It looks like they've got 2 of the sluice gates open right now. So you used to be able to walk all the way up here, but this is the base of operations, I guess you would call it, for the dam work. Excuse me. It even continues over to the left. I'll show this little park area, and that's going to about wrap up my live stream. I hope you guys enjoyed getting to see Hinton. Tomorrow we're going to do Princeton. There's not as much to see. Just the main strip. There's some less historical stuff than here. So we'll see what we can do with that, with having a longer stream. I don't know if I want to do just 30-minute live streams or not, but I'll see what I can do. And then I'll have to do some Googling, asking some locals about other small towns that aren't too far from here. Because I definitely want to keep doing this. This is fun for me. It's not for the views, it's not for the likes, I'm not trying to get a bunch of subscribers. This is just fun. And if I get a few people that think it's fun too and want to hang out, by all means. I'll show you guys a skate park right quick. batting cages over there. See how high? Can I get up it? Oh, yes! Haha, I got up it. I had to get back down. Oh, that was almost bad. Alright, y'all. For everybody that's still here, I know I had a bunch of people in with me. Zandy stopped in, I had Julie, David, Candy was here if you're not still here. Got James. Who were some of the other people that were in here? I saw a couple of new faces. Early in, Boom was in here. I appreciate Boom. Let's see, Jan stopped in. Let's see, who else? Irish, I appreciate her for stopping in. You had a handful of people in here today. So as I always say, y'all could have been anywhere doing anything, but once again, y'all decided to stick it out and hang out with me. So I appreciate that. Y'all have a good day. And remember, don't forget the small towns.